I can't believe I deleted all the save data just to make a Let's Play. Just kidding. Hey everybody, 3D Icicle Freeze here, and welcome to my first part of Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends. In our first episode, as you can tell, we did our tutorial. Hopefully you watched that. Obviously, excuse me, if this is the first time you've ever played this game, even if you've played like Dynasty Warriors 5 or 6, I would still recommend watching the tutorial because it's important. But in this episode, you can see, that's right, I deleted all of my information, all those weapons, everything is gone. But you know what? I'm willing to do that for you guys to show you guys how awesome this game is. So, after much deliberation, in story mode, I was thinking, well, which army should I start with? And I was thinking the best army to start with is Wu. So, new game, let's get started. And I'm going to be doing these on normal, by the way. Alright, with the foundation set, we are going to start. Alright, this is so cool. This literally is giving me chills right now. So anyway, before you click on your character, because you get to choose 4 different characters, you have Han Dong, Sun Cheng, Sun Quan, and Sun Jian. I'm going to just give you a little bit of history on them, just real fast. Sun Ce was... By the way, if I mispronounce names, please comment how to pronounce them, because yes, I am horrible with it. Anyway, Sun Ce is the first son of Sun Jian. He succeeded his father and recaptured Jiangdong. Then there's Han Dong. Han Dong is a general that served since Sun Jian. He served Wu for a very long time. Sun Shang was said to be a tomboy, and she, I believe she actually went out into battle with, like in armor, like a breastplate. And Sun Quan was the first emperor of Wu and succeeded Sun Ce after his death. But anyway, since we have all of them, we are going to use Sun Ce. Sun Ce. Anyway, you're going to see again. There's a few options once you click on your character. Obviously, you can begin battle. We're not going to do that yet. There's equip weapons. You start out with Oak Tonfa. And then, as you can see, there's a bunch of other weapons. And here are the affinities, which I was talking about in the last episode. Man, Earth, and Heaven. Sun Ce's weapon is Oak Tonfa. Again, everybody has different, like, weapons for them. Han Dong has Iron Ko. So, I mean, it's different. But again, I'm using Sun Ce. I'm going to keep, let's see, for weapon 2. By the way, if you click R1, it goes to your favorite weapon. I'm going to put on Earth. So now I have Earth and Heaven equipped. And skills, we don't have any, but we'll get that later.
I can't wait to get out there and make my mark.
The wind has begun to blow.
The flagpole.
What's the matter, Handong?
Nothing. Well, the flagpole just broke in the wind. It doesn't seem like a good omen.
You're surprisingly sensitive. Quite unlike the side of yourself you show in battle.
There's no need to worry. The wind can blow as fast as it likes. All we have to do is run through the enemy even faster. Right, brother?
That's right. We shall become the gale that shreds Liu Biao.
It'll be fine. You can count on my father and my brothers.
Yes. Well, if you all say so.
We do. I'm expecting big things from you too, Handong.
Ah!
Now, Tigers of Sun, show the enemy your terrible claws!
Alright, let's show Liu Biao our terrible claws. Anyway, so once you open up here, by the way, people actually, like, the way their battle tactics, I don't know how to really explain this. Let me explain. People can, like, if I had shown Sun Shang, my objective for this level would be a lot different. I have vibration on, which I actually really don't want. By the way, as you can see, he changed his weapon, gonna change mine back, and KO. By the way, enemies or enemy generals drop XP and weapons. You're gonna want to grab that. Anyway, basically, wherever on the mini-map, which is in the top right corner, you're going to see that objectives glow like this green type of box. That's typically where you're going to want to be. I'm really sorry to do this, but I really don't want vibration on. I want that off. Now we're going to apply. By the way, these are my settings. Cameras, vertical, horizontal. These are my settings. Okay. And sorry about that. Ready to go. I just, you know, I really don't like vibration. So as you can see, I'm using Heaven right now, which means he has, I believe, Man. That's what it is. And keep clicking X and faster, and yay, we got a skill, Havoc. Obviously, we're going to be going over that. So as you can see, Sun says weapon is pretty cool, a taunt. I bet half of you who are watching this didn't even know that existed. And as you can see, because we're only level 1, we don't have 5 different moves. We only have 4. Or like basic attacks. Obviously, as we level up, that will change. By the way, because of like how quickly the levels progress, you actually like generals levels actually go up even if you don't use them, which I kind of like. Some people think it's like too easy that they did that, or makes it too easy that they did it, but I don't really mind. I don't think it's a bad idea. Anyway, I believe at this part, if you were to go straight, you'd be ambushed, but if you went around this little corner, as you can see, there's an ambush waiting here, so you kind of like, as you know, since it says remain calm, we can fend them off. You'd have your morale, I believe, would go down if you didn't go this way. And so Wei Yan's a pretty powerful character. He's a really cool character. So what do you guys think of the graphics so far? As you can see, this is definitely a button-mashing game. You can see my KO count is in the bottom right corner, and I got health boost. That's nice. I've already defeated 84 generals. Hey, we got weapon, curved Valgu. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Alright, cool. So I'm sure many of you are wondering, well, why did you decide to use Wu first compared to all the others? And actually, Wu is my least favorite army out of all of them. I decided to use Wu because I felt like they would open up this Let's Play just, like, awesomely. And basically what I mean by that is like, Wu just has that, like, feeling to them that, like, they're just, like, they have such an awesome spirit, and, I mean, they almost won in China, like, you know, they almost won the Dynasty, if it, you know, they were, like, in fact, Wu was the, was technically the last, army of the 3 kingdoms to actually make it. So, I think that's actually really cool. Alright, so anyway, you're going to want to head left here, and you're going to want to defeat Kai Mao. Boom. Blah, 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 and he blocked pretty much most of that. Oh, well. Alright, so anyway, something I should explain. If you attack, use triangle and then click X, so it's like after a power attack, if you click X, you kind of like go back a little bit. That's actually pretty helpful if you're trying to dodge it. Hey, we got our X attack. So X, square, square. Wait, no, square, square. No, it's square, triangle. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Bang. Okay, cool. That's cool, so we got our next X attack. There are a lot of enemies here, so it's time for a rage attack. Here we go. Nice. I love Sunsa's charge attack. I love how he just goes right into the crowd. That's what honestly, I love Sunsa as a character. Like, he's a really cool character. A lot of people say, based off of, like, in history, because he does, you know, spoiler, he does not get to see Wu take over the land, or really get too far, for that matter. People say that he actually, like, he definitely had a very well historical achievement in retaking Jiangdong, but people say that he probably would have been the reason Wu would have lost earlier. But you know, like they think Wu wouldn't have been a superpower as it was at the time. So anyway, now that we've done everything in the east, we might as well finish up things in the middle and then the west. Excuse me. Switch that entirely around. We've worked in the west, now we gotta go east. We gotta finish up there. By the way, something you definitely want to take advantage of. As you can see, Zhang Yun, this guy I can get a rush attack off of, or a storm attack, excuse me. You're gonna want to take advantage of that, because as you can see, there's another general next to me who I don't have that option. It's good to attack those people when you do have that. Because obviously, if you don't have an infinity on them, you know, the advantage, you're probably going to want to attack the guy who you do, and then maybe you can even get them, you know, kind of combined. But as you can see, I switched my weapon, and now I do have infinity advantage over them, which is pretty cool. Alright, nice, we got Storm Rush, and we're getting a lot of skills, which is really nice. It's really good. By the way, you can upgrade your skills if you complete the same thing, like how you earned it. Hey, we got a new move. Square, 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 triangle. Nice. Alright, let's go to, not finish this level up, but let's go finish up in the east. Alright, nice. Alright, by the way, if you use circle, or Muso attack while you're on a horse, you go really, really fast. So, and if you have 3 of them saved up, which obviously we haven't gotten to the level yet, but when you do have a chance to have 3 of them saved up, you can tell it's a horse, you know, horseback is a great method of transportation. In fact, it's the best. Alright. Cool, I'm really happy we earned this new move already. And Sufi, you are dead. By the way, when you defeat an enemy, even though it looks like you totally destroy them, you don't actually kill them. Obviously, I'll be going over instances in which, like, you do. But when you defeat a general, you don't necessarily kill them. In fact, you kind of just, quote-unquote, rout them. So anyway, Liu Biao's counter-attack unit is advancing. And he says, Handong, I want you and the others to attack the castle interior. So we have to make sure we're ready. So you're going to want to basically go where I am on the mini-map. By the way, I'm the green pointed arrow, if you hadn't already guessed. Handong is another very funny character, in that he's never really recognized, and in fact a lot of fans were upset that he wasn't a main character for a long time. Which is why they put him in as a character, and that's why his puns are basically like, why are you getting everyone's attention? And he's like, oh sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Like, so Handong is a really funny character. Again, I really like Sunsa because he's just very energetic and like, you know, let's go kick some ass. Like, he's just got that really cool, hyped up spirit. As you can see, this happens, I don't know if this is a glitch with the game or what, but there does come points where there's like a ton of mobile units in an area. I believe these are like spawn points. By the way, yes, there will definitely be frame rate or loss of frame rate in this walkthrough. In fact, that's gonna happen a lot actually. Because a lot of times there's just so many characters that, you know, or so many people on one screen that it can't take too much, so Anyway, we got full Muso here. By the way, that's another thing actually I should go over, just in case for those of you who don't know. What I just grabbed, that axe, that was a speed buff, and those boots, these are speed buffs. The axes are attack buffs. Armor is defense buffs. And okay. I gotta do something quick. Okay. Now, if you're going... Before I finish off what I was saying, if you're going for hypothetical success, there's a guy named Lugong, and he is currently withdrawing. You are going to want to rush to him as fast as possible. I believe he's gonna get away. I'm not gonna get him in time. Yeah, he got away. Okay, that's fine. If you want hypothetical success, you should have killed Lugong. I clearly failed to do that. And I'm sure you're wondering, well, Jake, what are you going to do in this situation? I'm going to play the game naturally, even if whether I get a hypothetical success or I get a failure. I am going to be trying to go for hypothetical success, but again, I'm not focusing because I'm trying to commentate and, you know, explain lots of things. But as you can see, I'm going to just continue on with the story. And by the way, what's going to happen, you're going to see actually historically happen. So, or, you know, it's pretty accurate, I'd say. So anyway, so again, I am going to be going for hypothetical successes in, like, the best way I can. Obviously, I failed in this one. But again, if you want hypothetical success, you're going to want to defeat Lugong before he withdraws. That is the goal. But anyway, once you defeat Liu Biao, if I can just not get stunned. Got him!
It's over! Victory is ours!
Father! Father!
I, Lu Gong, have avenged Lord Huangzu!
No, I knew it. The wind today.
Father, you can't die!
You'll be fine, my dear. You don't need me around anymore. My son. You must now lead the House of Sun.
Wait, Father! We aren't ready yet!
The future belongs to the young. My children, make it your own.